Greetings to another video. Today's video is going to be my top products of 2020, just things that I found really helpful throughout the year. However, this is a hashtag not sponsored. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with any of these brands. They're just products that I really like. I just thought I would make that clear from the outset that, yeah, I'm not sponsored by any of them, but I do love the products. So, if any of the brands do want to sponsor me, that'd be really nice. So I reckon let's get in to the first thing that I love in no order. First thing is this. This is the Tailfin Aero pack. This thing is incredible. It is a rack mount for, I guess, bike packing. If you don't have rack mounts on your bike, so you can put it on a carbon bike. It's incredible. This is all carbon. That attaches on a specific quick release or a through axle, whichever you've got. And then that just hooks onto your seat post. And it is brilliant because it's so sturdy, really light. And what I found with going on bikepacking trips, when you've got a really long saddlebag and you're taking a lot of volume, it can sometimes sway and it can sometimes just feel, you just basically feel it more. Whereas this, because it's so sturdy, you don't really feel it. Obviously you've got the extra weight, but it's not as, I don't know, it doesn't affect the handling as much. I think when you've got something that's swaying around, it does make it feel a bit, just not as good. Whereas of this, I really like how sturdy it feels. You can also get pannier racks as well. This actually fits the pannier racks on there. So if you've got extra stuff, you can put the pannier racks on there. It's just clever if you just don't have rack mounts. And I love when companies just come up with like a brilliant solution to that problem if you want to put a rack on a bike and you don't have the mount. So well done, Tailfin, brilliant product, definitely recommend it. They are expensive, but I do feel like they are worth it because they're just, it's an investment. It's definitely an investment. If you want to be doing loads of bike packing, I definitely recommend them. Next thing is these. These are the Aftershocks Aeropex bone conductor headphones. They're just brilliant. So they don't actually go in your ear so that you can still hear the traffic, and I use them on like long rides if I'm on my own, listen to podcasts and stuff, but you can still hear the traffic. So they're just very clever. They're waterproof, so if you sweat a lot, and they just bend. I've not had any issues with them, and I'm not always the most careful with stuff, so they've lasted. Yeah, brilliant bit of product. I like them a lot. So yeah, they last, I think the battery lasts around 8 hours. I think I've had maybe 9 out of them though. I've tried a couple of different models, but I definitely think the Aeropex fit me the best and they're the most comfortable. So yeah, they're the ones that I would recommend. Next thing is this. It is my camera strap, which is what I carry. This camera, which is the A7 III, and it's brilliant. It's made by Outershell. I'll leave a link to all these products. It's brilliant. It's enabled me to be able to carry I call it my big camera, on long rides quite comfortably. So it's got a strap across the front so that it doesn't kind of swing around at the back. And yeah, a great bit of kit. And Outershell is basically one guy. Well, it started off as one guy called Kyle in California. I think it's got a bit bigger now, but I just love that as well, that it was just set up by a cyclist that wanted to create products that he wanted to use, and this was one of them. This is so good. This is the Mobi V15 pressure washer. I am a huge fan of this. It's made, or it's sold on Chain Reactions. It's brilliant. So I use this if I'm mountain biking or if I've been on the gravel bike, or even just out in winter and you just want to spray down your bike really quickly. The spray on it is pretty powerful. It's not like, it's powerful enough to get loads of mud and dirt and crap off your bike, but it's not like a ridiculously strong thing that's going to mess up your bearings. It's just so good, and it works. This is the reason I like it. It works from the cigarette lighter. That's the sign for cigarette lighter in your car. So it's brilliant. Just means that, because I'm a little bit lazy, especially in winter cleaning bikes, but if I leave this in my car, then when I get back from a ride, I kind of clean it before I even get back in the house. Next thing is this. This is an Apadora. I can't remember the name because there's so many different styles of their bags, but this is the one that I love. It's waterproof, and those little sections of the grey sections are like, what's the word, like reflective, so at night, just a brilliant. So I would take this on, say if I was going to do a 200 or a 300 where I needed to take a little bit more than just kind of a toolkit, but not enough stuff that I was going to go like bike packing. It packs really nice onto the bike. It doesn't swing. You can adjust it so it's really like compact, and it's just well thought out. And they're little hooks for your light to go in. I've actually got a different, it's called Revelate designs, and it's like a 14 litre one, and it doesn't have them, and that's why I don't really use that bag anymore, because it's not got light hooks on the back, so I can't put a light onto it, whereas this one is perfect for that. And yeah, it's just a very nice, can you see it's kind of shaped? The other one's really floppy, whereas this one I like that it's actually shaped and it's tough, and yeah, it's lasting really well. God, you ought to see the side of it though. Last thing is this. This thing is incredible. It is a Patagonia Nano, is it Nano or Micro Puff? There's two. It's the Micro Puff one, which is smaller and lighter. It is so small, so light, and it's so warm. So that just packs down. And this is what I use on all my overnight rides. So if I'm riding, obviously through the night, I always crack this out. And it's also perfect for bike packing because it's so warm. Let me put it on and show you. I love it. This is a small, and I don't know how much it weighs, but it's so nice. I use it when I'm going like on night hikes. It's not waterproof though, so you do need to put like a waterproof layer over the top. You're probably not gonna be able to hear because I'm a mic, but look at this. Look how cozy this gets. So toasty. Definitely recommend getting like a puffer jacket if you're gonna start doing bike packing or just adventure riding, because it's just so comfortable. I think it's one of the smallest, lightest and warmest, and that's why they're so expensive. I think they were 220 quid, so it is expensive. I actually got this in a sample sale, so it was a lot cheaper, but I love it. I would rate it, I would 100%. I've actually bought another one because I liked it so much, so yeah, I paid full price for the other one as well because it's just such a good jacket. That is all my favourite products of this year. So let me know if you have any like hero products that you've used this year. Leave them in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I would really appreciate it. And it would make me very happy if you were to subscribe and maybe give it a like if you like the video. And yeah, I will see you next video. Have a good weekend. Bye. Actually, this weekend I'm going to be doing mostly gravel, mostly mountain biking. So next week there will be some outdoor. I've not really been riding outdoors that much because the weather is so bad. It's currently snowing right now. So yeah. Anyway, I'll stop nattering and I'll see you next video. God, this chair is so squeaky. Can you hear that? It's a joke. It's not me, it is the chair.